Hello there! Thank you for clicking on this video. Today, I want to take a look at this Jeskai Oculus Reanimation deck. And I know I've been on some sort of reanimation kick, and this is like the second video featuring the Oculus. It's just coincidence, there just happened to be versions of the Oculus deck that I wanted to check out. So that's what we're doing today. And in this version, we're taking the Azorius version of the deck, and we're adding red to play cards like Fear of Missing Out, Inti, and also adding things like Steam Core Scholar. And we have also 2 copies of Kiora, all creatures that come in and either draws cards and discards, or discards and then draws. Either way, you are drawing and discarding. Well, I guess with Inti, you're discarding and exiling. So you got to be a little bit careful with Inti. But either way, basically by adding red, we're going into a more aggressive version of this deck. I also have 2 copies of Proph's Edict Memory in here. This is to help scale the creatures to become a little bit larger and become a bigger threat for the opponent. Even the Spyglass Siren becomes a pretty large flyer if left unchecked. For removal, I'm using 4 Unsummons and 4 Torch the Tower. Basically, I wanted as many cheap removal for the mono red matchup. I also have 1 Abrade in here. This was mainly, I added this in when I went up against a couple decks that were using the Ghost Vacuum, and I just needed a way to remove an artifact. But when I started recording, I didn't actually go up against anybody that was using that card, so I don't know how important this card is in here, but you could probably replace it with something else. Also, you might see in a video too where I had this card in my deck, Norin Swift Survivalist. I was kind of testing this card out. It's red mana 2/1. Whenever a creature you control becomes blocked, you may exile it. You may play that card from exile this turn. I thought maybe it will go well with the Manifest Dread creatures from the Oculus. I never really got to pull it off, and none of my other creatures synergizes that well with this ability. I mean, it's not bad. I guess you can like exile one of your Fear of Missing Out or Steam Core Scholar and get additional card draws from it, but I ended up removing it, and this was the final version of the deck. So without any further ado, let's just get to the games and see if this does any better than the Azorius version of the Oculus Reanimator. Here we go. All right, on the draw, we don't really have anything other than removal. Okay, well, we'll keep this. So 3 lands is the magical number. I thought about mulliganing one of the lands, but, well, that sucks. Right, between Recommission and Helping Hand, I guess Recommission it is... I don't know if it's better. Helping Hand is cheaper. Opponent has the Nurturing Pixie into Hopeless Nightmare draw. Always nice. I guess we'll get rid of Helping Hand. Yeah, I think here it's just Torch the Tower into Spyglass Siren. Opponent's probably going to we need another land, I think. Opponent's probably just going to bounce the Hopeless Nightmare again and make us discard. Or not. Desperately need that 3rd land, though. Alright. So hopefully we discard a land. I'm getting rid of Kiora in hopes that we draw a land. And if not, hopefully they don't make us discard. so that we can recommission Kiora. But never mind. That's interesting. Scroll Shift Hopeless Nightmare. Got Unsummon. Now we get the third land. But do we want to just discard the land for NT? Yeah, let's just go for damage. Of course. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Hold on one second. Something's bothering me a little bit. There's like a small gap. There we go. Opponent doesn't do anything. We're just gonna go for the one attack. Decline. And play the third land. Yeah, so everything costs 3 mana in our deck, and I'm tired of exiling all our 3 manas Oculus and not having the third land, so. See what's going on here. Opponent doesn't seem to have a whole lot going on. Maybe they don't have, maybe they have a bunch of like discard spells but no creatures or something. I don't know. Could be they have. Could be that they have a Thundertrap trainer. Okay. We could still get damage through. Got a Tithing Blade. Talisman. Okay. Well. We'll just go ahead, get rid of the land. Give NT Trample. We've got a Oculus that I think we can draw, right? Yep. Or play, not draw, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we get another creature. So see, I knew it. NT always exiles the Oculus. So if you don't have the mana to cast it, it's always a risk activating NT. Oh, opponent's down to 1. They didn't block the NT, so kind of in a rough place. They have the Restless Fortress to gain 2 life, but that's not enough. If they're playing Clay-Fired Bricks, that means they can gain another 2 life by bouncing it. If they play Tithing Blade, I can just sacrifice my face down card. We have 2 flyers, so they have to get rid of both in order to survive. We are at 12, so we're not really like at threat of dying from damage if we have no blockers. Thundertrap Trainer is interesting in this deck. I haven't played the Esper version. Actually, I haven't played much of any Pixie deck, so I'm not familiar with the deck list. Play a Siren. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana up. Alright, well. I think we put the counter on NT. That way we give Inti trample. If they remove Inti, well, they can't block the other two creatures. They may have a nowhere to run, but that only kills the Spyglass Siren. Doesn't kill Inti and doesn't kill Oculus. If they have two nowhere to runs, they can kill the Siren and they can kill the... and they can reduce the power on Inti and kill Inti, but they still can't... Okay, they just have a... This town isn't big enough. And what else do they have? They have another one. Yep. Okay. Oh, yep. Still not enough. Alright, so putting the counter on Inti was the right choice there. Yay. Alright, on the draw with a, I think, keepable hand. Yeah, I'll keep this. You can go Spyglass Siren into Inti. We get Duress, so we no longer have a help either. I'm probably going to get rid of a helping hand. Yeah. That's what I thought. Alright, next turn we can either Inti or... Well, I guess we can't really torch the tower anymore. So the question is, if we play Inti, do we want to get rid of or discard Oculus? I don't think so. If we play Inti, it gets removed next turn anyway. Okay, that's a lot of land. No way to run on Spyglass Siren, sure. That is a lot of land. Do we play Inti just to get it killed? Well, at least it'll fill up the graveyard, I guess. And hopefully we start drawing something other than land. Unstoppable Slasher. They don't have a cut down. Jesus. Yeah. Well, in that case, get rid of the Vantage. Spyglass Siren. Okay. Is that all that my deck has? Then we'll go ahead and map up. Hopefully it's not a land. Recommission. Sure. Running with Affliction. Another Unstoppable Slasher. Don't have enough in the graveyard. I don't know. Do I just get... If I get Inti... I think we just get Spyglass Siren back. And then map. Jesus. That's a lot of land. A lot more land than I should be drawing. Yes. But Oculus is the only spell I have. I'm doing no blocks. Wow. Yeah, I'm just gonna concede out of this game. That was really bad. It just flooded out really bad. Right, on the draw with a, I think, keepable hand. Got turn 1 into Spyglass Siren, into Props Edict, into Steam Core Scholar, as long as we draw the 3rd land. And maybe we can even use Steam Core Scholar to discard a Oculus or something to bring back the helping hand. Opponent plays Seed of Hope. Oh, they're that... Okay, we got 3rd land. They are that... what's it called? The crab and... well, don't give me a bunch of lands again. Oh! I meant to attack in. Okay. Maybe I need to bring the sensitivity of my mouse down a little bit. Okay, they go up the beanstalk. Well, unsummon is nice. Alright. Let's see what we get. Torch the Tower is not going to do much in this game, I don't think. I want to pump up the Scholar. Let's see, they already have 2, so that reduces it down to like, what, 4? Okay, that's gonna reduce it down even more, but they don't have the mana to play it. Green mana, another Seed of Hope. Yeah, so we can get in for a pretty big attack next turn. This is where Norin Swift Survivalist doesn't work out for me, but... Play it out anyway. Maybe if I'm playing Props Edict, maybe I need a little bit more card draw. I don't know. Either way, I guess we could have mapped. Tolarian Terror. So Tolarian Terror isn't exactly that scary since we have a bunch of flyers, but they are playing this town ain't big enough, aren't they? How much is this ward? Ward 2? Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have played Norn. Okay. I'll just unsummon it. And resolve. I guess we could have let it die and then helping hand. I don't know. Play another Tolarian Terror. So the Survivalist can't block, so that's kind of not good. Can't really attack in either. Yeah, maybe it was not a very good addition. Right, so opponent taps out, which is good for us. Go ahead and play this untapped land. You've opened 2 mana. Yeah. Can get in for 4. Jesus. Decline. And we'll get rid of 2 lands, because we don't need that much lands. Let's see what we can get here. Oh, jeez. attack in for 5. Do this. Norn doesn't really do much for me, and might as well just get it in the graveyard. End the turn. Take a bunch of damage next turn, I guess. So if they have the crab, I'm pretty sure it's done and over with. Yeah, that's fine. We can helping hand it back. But if they have the crab next turn, yeah, we're dead. I don't think there's any way to give. There's no way to save the creatures from. Okay. Bring up Kiora. Goes back tapped as well. This is all very bad. We needed the Oculus, and we didn't get it. Yeah, very bad. Very bad. And here's the crab. Tap down Spyglass Siren. We have no blockers. We have nothing. Okay, not what I thought it was, but that's still pretty bad. Alright. Alright. On the draw with a very questionable hand, but okay. We're looking at a turn 3 Oculus. Never mind. We are not looking at a turn 3 Oculus. Anytime I have that. Nice start. Okay. We'll start with the Siren. Maybe we'll draw another reanimation spell. Not gonna do Fear of Missing Out yet. Wow, they're gonna know where to run a Spyglass Siren. I'm okay with that. Yeah, they're holding up a lot of removal. I think here... we go ahead, play... well, actually, let's do this first. And then play Fear of Missing Out. And they're obviously holding up another removal spell, but they're going to use it to get rid of Fear of Missing Out. I'm okay with that. Unsummon. Another nowhere to run. Sure. They also have a cut down. Doesn't seem like it. Okay, so they're a demons deck. Play Archfiend. Alright. Well. Well, dang. We didn't get an untapped mana. What we could do is play Steam's Core Scholar. hope that Torch Attack not gonna do much. I was gonna say, hope that we draw a untapped land. We did not. No attacks. Good letter Aquazats. Yeah, we'll go ahead and blow off that. Take 4. I guess we'll play Kiora. Ooh, Helping Hand. And pass a turn. Why do they always have the duress right when I draw the reanimation spell? Oh, timing! Come on. But they're down to 1 card. Go ahead, block. Do that. Go down to 2. They play Aquazats. We play the Steam Scholar. I think we're dead, because can't really attack him with Kiora without dying. How much mana do I have? I only have 1 mana. I can make an 8/8, but that doesn't block anything. Kiora doesn't block anything. Dying, we lose 4. 2, 8. Okay, so next turn, yeah, we can't attack. But I think we're still dead. Duress. Ooh. Okay, so we're taking 8. They should have animated their Soulstone Sanctuary. And they're dead next turn from their own Archfiend. Yeah. We had just enough flying blockers to make Archfiend, well, a liability. Like in my last video, as I said, Archfiend the draws is good sometimes, but a lot of times it can be a liability. Opponent definitely would have won if they had remembered their Soulstone Sanctuary could become a creature and attack in, but I'll take a win. Alright, on the draw, I think we have to mulligan that one into a worse hand, but I'll keep it. I'm gonna say, depending on what we're up against, might just be an instant concede. We have no white mana. Nothing really going for us. Can play Spyglass Siren next turn and map. They play. Opponent plays 2 Gloomveil Verge. Do we block here? Yeah, why not? It typically means that they're playing, what's it called? Kaito. So the less creatures they have, the better. They might play a, what's it called? The Fairy Mastermind. Yep. Is this what we want? Steam Core Scholar? Yeah, why not? So now we have a blocker for the Mastermind. I have a feeling they want to ninjutsu. Oh, never mind. They cannot ninjutsu in a Kaito. Cut down definitely is bad against our deck. Almost all of our creatures gets hit by cut down. Jesus. This is bad. Do we want to keep a Braid? It's a one of, just because I went up against a lot of like Graveyard Hate with Ghost Vacuum. Yeah, we get rid of Recommission. We need to get rid of the Fairy Mastermind. Not with Affliction, wow. Fear of missing out. Or do we just Kiora here? Yeah, let's just Kiora here. Oh no, do we want, we don't want them to, okay. So, I have a feeling they're gonna attack in. Oh, never mind. And if they counter this, they don't have enough mana to get Kaido out anyway. Okay, so maybe they're just gonna hardcast Kaito. Or maybe they don't have Kaito at all. Alright, we're just gonna Kiora. Probably just get removed. Or countered. I guess countered is the Phantom Interference. So we can just Helping Hand Kiora back out. Just to have a threat. Yeah. Ooh. I think here we get rid of actually Fear of Missing Out. Then we can Helping Hand the Oculus back out next turn. Okay, they're gonna let us attack in. They don't want a sweeper in this deck, do they? Typically not. That'd be really weird. So do we go all out? Not what we want. Yeah, I think we save it. Yeah, we got Fear of Missing Out there. We can do a surprise to like double attack. Opponent is not important to draw a card. They have 3 mana left. Alright, we're gonna turn this space up now. And yeah, that was enough for the opponent to quit. I guess we had a lot of damage coming in. We could have untapped the 8-8. They have to block the 8-8, and then they'll be taking 7 plus 4 is 11, 11. And plus their blocker is gone after that. And I don't know what's in their hand, but they have 4 mana available. They could have removed at least one creature, maybe. I don't know. Either way, that went well. Alright, on the draw with a... I don't know. Maybe it's keepable. Try it out. Is 3 Fear of Missing Out too many? Keep 7. So we can go turn 1, Spyglass Siren into a Fear of Missing Out, discarding one of the Fear of Missing Out. Okay, we gotta unsummon. Alright, so change of plans. We are going to unsummon the Heartfire hero. Or not. Okay. Well, let's see where it targets. And I guess we'll just do that. Got another unsummon. This is great. We'll draw Spyglass Siren, draw play. Pass a turn and leave up unsummon. So this is all we're just biding our time now. We just unsummon it again. Okay. And we will go ahead and block it now. I don't mind taking just 1 damage. Right. Well, we'll do this. We will discard one of the Fear Missing Out. Counter here. Well, I don't know if I'm going to get counter. Helping Hand is not what we need now. We do have a double attack now. Wow, get monstrous ready right away. Alright, let's see if we can get something useful. I could use another land, sure. We'll untap the Fear of Missing Out. And then no attacks. So we needed another unsummon or something to get Slick Shot show up. I might be dead already. Haven't seen Slick Shot show off in a while. Most red run the whole. Yeah, we're dead. Okay. Well, that was fun. So, maybe I should have gone for the Steam Core Scholar instead of Prof's Edict just to have a flyer to block with. But I mean, typically they have trample anyway. So what? I would have saved 2 damage. Maybe I would have gotten another turn. But yeah, on the draw against mono red is always a gamble. Alright, on the draw, decent hand. If we can find a way to discard the Oculus, we've got a game. The draw against green. We can do another Spyglass Siren next turn and map up one of them. So they're Golgari, up the Beanstalk, so they're probably another Oculus. They're probably a, what's it called? Overlord of a deck. Okay, well, we'll just do this now. That worked out like a little bit better than I thought it would. I think here we go for fear of missing out. They definitely have removal, right? Nope. That was kind of weird. I'm not sure what. Not sure why opponent just suddenly gave up on that one. Ooh, one lander. One lander. One lander. We can play Spyglass Siren turn 2. We can map up and hope that we draw the second land. Do we keep it? Let's try it out. Let's test it out. Is this a one land keeping hand? I think if we had 2 Spyglass Sirens, it would have been much better. But this is purely just content material, right? Does a one lander work in this deck? We do not get the second land. We did get the second land. And boom. Okay, we're off to the races. We can still fear of missing out next turn and discard the Oculus and either hope for a reanimation spell or a third land. Third land will allow us to play Steam Core Scholar next turn. So we're kind of like behind on our curve. It's alright. I'm pretty sure we're up against or do we just go for the memory? Pump up our creature? They probably... Their opponent's holding up... I think opponent's holding up a bounce spell. This is definitely a crab deck, right? So we do this. Oh, just a cash grab. Not what I thought, but we did draw the third land. A braid is not what we're looking for. A reanimation spell will be nice. Don't get it. Let's go for the Edict. Seed of Hope. And they might already have the crab in hand. So unsummon is actually really bad against the crabs, right? Yep. Yep. So we draw a card. We draw a land. Do we NT? I think so. We just need to go wide. And hope that we can get around. They don't draw that many creatures. So this deck definitely you really want the up the Beanstalk because you only have 8 creatures. Though they did go through a good quarter of their deck already, so. Sleight of hand. But basically, you want up the Beanstalk so you can just go through your entire deck and make sure that you have the creatures in hand. Oof. Yeah. Really wish I had 1 mana open there. In fact, they're leaving 1 mana open probably means they have a 1 mana crab. So we want to go blue, blue, colorless. Okay, opponent is thinking. I left up the white mana just in case I drew a... dang. Here, I guess we get rid of the Steam Core Scholar. Yeah, I think we need the mana. I'm gonna pump up the Siren. They're probably gonna tap it down. They don't tap it down? Okay. So they have a unsummon. Okay. Do we just play it out, or do we want to hold up unsummon? I think we play it out, right? Alright, so they found their up the beanstalk. That's pretty bad for us. Playing out Tolarian Terror. And Storm Chaser's Talent. I don't think Fear of Missing Out is going to be doing a whole lot. So we'll Kiora next turn. And recommission. Do we need more lands? I don't think so. Torch the tower. We're not gonna have much. We're not gonna have any mana left, though, are we? All right. Let's see if they have the crab. They might have. It might just be another unsummon. Or a Seed of Hope. Okay, so they got the crab. Oculus, don't want to bring back the wrong creature. Really wanted one more mana open here so I can unsummon at least. We can at least get the 8/8 going next turn with Kiora. They can tap down, so they can either. Okay, I was gonna say they can play Eddie Crab now and tap down our blockers. Ooh, if they have 2 crabs, we're pretty close to dead, right? Okay. Do we take 5? Or I guess it'll end up being 6, right? Think we need to keep this creature alive. So we take 6. If they have a spell, we take 7. Okay. Is this deck becoming popular again? I haven't seen it in a while now. I've seen it twice. Or is it just the matchup? Okay. Go right here. I don't have a reanimation card. Only have 9. I think that's how we want it. And then next. One, 2. Two attackers. Take action. Okay. Now we have an 8/8, but they can just bounce it. So if there's a good chance, I guess, yeah. So opponent could have this town ain't big enough. Okay, next. Then do that. And if they have this town ain't big enough, they'll try to... Okay. Play this guy and leave open unsummon? Yeah, I think so. They're gonna bounce the Oculus. Oh, never mind. 3 steps ahead. Oh. Alright, so it's the same thing, but now they don't have an attacker for next turn. And I get my Oculus. Unfortunately, they know it's an Oculus, so they can remove it pretty easily, probably. What are they getting back? This town ain't big enough. Either way, we have huge attack next turn. They can't do both. They can't do this town ain't big enough and the crab. So I'm assuming... Alright. We are turning this face up. I shouldn't have played that land. I have the NT, but that's alright. Crap. Okay. Yep. Yep. Assuming that... Okay. have to block this, but they can just block it with Delirium Terror. Attacking, that's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's not very good. End the turn there. We do get 2 more creatures. Doesn't really matter. Another empty. So they can bounce. Well, I guess if they spend 5 mana, they can bounce both of our Oculuses. So the question is, how do they want to do this? They can't really get their creatures back from the graveyard, so if we can kill their creatures, that's definitely a downside for them. Oh man. Alright, so going wide, how much of that? They have 30 cards and we have 29. Okay, so they do go for Eddie Merc Crab. And they play it now. Okay. And what else do they have? Well, I guess if they have another Eddie Merc Crab to the Flood Maul. I'm gonna do this now. So they need 2 more spells? Okay, well. They should have just done that to begin with. And that concludes the gameplay portion of this video. I really thought I was gonna win that last game, but in the end, the crabs got me. Anyway, what did you all think? Do you think the Jeskai version has any legs? Maybe it's better than the Azorius version? I don't think so. This version does well against mid-range and should do decent against aggro. I won a decent amount of games against mono red when I wasn't recording, and then when I started recording, I only went up against mono red once and ended up losing, so I didn't really get to showcase that portion, but overall, I'm sitting at just above a 50% win rate, so honestly, I can't recommend crafting this deck for best of 1. I think this deck would perform a lot better in best of 3, but with all that being said, I think there might be some potential here. Maybe if you lean in a little bit more towards the aggressive side, maybe this deck works better. I don't know, but overall, for right now, I think it is a best of 3 deck, not a best of 1. And that concludes my thoughts on this deck, so I hope you enjoyed the video. If you stuck around this long, I greatly appreciate your support, and I'll see you in the next video where I'll be testing out another deck and talking about it. Yeah, like I said, if you all have any suggestions for a great way to end these videos, let me know, because I never know what to say at the end. Anyway, bye.